Good evening, Dean Davis, live with a blog.com meteorologist. Time for an overnight outlook and a look at what will be coming our way here. Take a look first. We have an upper level low blocking here in Greenland, so that would prevent a storm just to a northeaster like you would normally see. What we need to keep an eye on is this jet stream coming down here through the Arizona southern jet, mixing up here with this precipitation coming over Canada. When that gets together and pull the low at this angle, we can still see some snow here in the mid-Atlantic states. You can see how this wind, this energy is right here over Texas, pushing along the front. And with the low back here, high pressure over here. So this is what we got to watch out for. Like I said, this is water vapor imagery. You can see this low wants to progress itself this direction to mix with the southern jet. If that happens, we could see substantial snow, but what I see happening is these two pieces being separate. So it'll be a 1-2 blast. Maybe the first part is rain, and then the back end is snow because it's precipitation will catch up. Something we got to keep an eye on and see with satellite picture. Looked at it, we got really cold air now kicking into the Midwestern United States. It's a storm over east. Here's the issue. Look at temperatures here. That's why it's going to be hard to make the snow. This polar jet don't come in. The polar vortex don't come into the stick in here before the moisture gets there. It's going to be having a hard time starting a snow or even seeing a snow. Because the northern half can have a better shot. It also depends on low tracking, and there's where we have issues, and it's where the feeder models are right now. We have nice warm air here across California and also across Florida. We're going to start here with the GFS model. And the GFS model showing low pressure here and low pressure here as it goes along. You can see where it progresses to 54 hours out and beyond. It has coming over South Carolina, then moving off Norfolk, Virginia at 66 hours. This thing is taking off and going up the coast and out pretty much out to sea. What that's going to do is going to probably lessen the chance of a huge snowstorm, but at the same time, it's giving enough cold air to come in to definitely get some snow and come across the northeast. And now to look at the NAM. The NAM model, North American model. So anybody don't know what NAM stands for, it helps you out there. So I'll do it North American model. And as this goes along, I'm waiting for it to catch up here. So this site, it's called PSU UWAL from Penn State University. There we go, we're going to get this thing going now. And you're seeing what you're seeing with an 18Z NAM. And I'm just saying about the 18Z. I don't like looking a lot at the 18Zs and the 6Zs because they're not as accurate in my view as the 12Zs and 0. But as you see here, the NAM, that's this thing. NAM really is not looking good if you want snow, because it's a low over New Jersey and then move off the coastline, and all that would represent some wraparound moisture. So if I was somebody with a NAM, you may get it here. I think it was giving me false readings here for a minute. 48 hours out, and then here comes the real low, 54. It comes over North Carolina. See the 540 lines back. The 540 line makes a progression pretty quick. By hour 72, it is past Philadelphia. So any wraparound could be snow. That's what we got to keep an eye on there. It would be close in the Philadelphia region, and even Roanoke, depending on how fast this moisture moves in and moves out. There's still slight potential snow in the Virginia area, but with the 18Z run, the one up in there, that's good. I really am not going to make a first call until the 0Zs come in. I want to take a look at those 0Zs, see how they play to these models. If there was some consistency there, backed off, but the GFS is notorious for doing that. That's why I'm not a big GFS fan. I want to take a look at the Euro, which is also one of my favorite models to use. So I like using a little bit of every model, so I'll go into that at some point. Look at the Euro, we get the thing cranking and moving off the coast of Cape Cod, and that could be interesting. It's in right for New England. The thing really bombs out in retrospect as it gets further away. And you see 48 hours, then you see the trough dig from the Midwest to that point. So it's going to follow kind of what the NAM's looking at. So it's kind of following the NAM's pattern, to say the least. So that is what I'm seeing at this point. Some people say, D, okay, show me a close-up view for the Delaware Valley in the Virginia area for the NAM. Okay, we'll do that. Precipitation comes in. Watch this line right here. See, it's the 0 line. That is the freezing line. Just to let you know. Z, 0, this is in centigrade, so it would be freezing line. Progresses south towards hour 30. This thing like catching up to. See the western moisture, and you gotta see the moisture from the south. That's what you gotta watch out for. And the 0 line progresses to the east. So it can only be a play, or will it come into play at the right time. Because here you have the 0 line at hour 44, it's still back from central Pennsylvania. The precipitation coming over New Jersey. At that point, it would be rain. If that line starts getting closer, or hour 50, we're looking for 50 hours plus here. So here comes the interesting stuff. Hour 60. Look at this line. DC would be in the snow. 0 line's right over Philadelphia, and moisture moving in. This is what's so interesting about this model. It's cut right through the I-95 corridor. Heaviest precipitation will be back through the Washington D.C. metro, and then move up through the Philadelphia area with a 0Z line. As you see this close up, actually moving into South Jersey. This is what makes it interesting, and it gives the potential here for the precipitation to actually be snow. You see, here's the 0 line. That's all right for you. Here's the potential. The best potential is going to be up here in the Lehigh Valley. Let me tell you right now, for the heaviest snow. And as the thing moves away, it'll go towards Boston in that area, and look to be snowy also. So, that being said, that's the NAM. I'm going to take the GFS close-up now. GFS close-up is going to show the next problem. If you look at this run comes in, we're going to look for where's that line at. 48 hours, it's still back in central Pennsylvania. It's making a cut once it comes off Norfolk, with heavier precipitation coming into the mid-Atlantic states. By hour 63, that 0 line will be on Philadelphia, and the precipitation is still in Philadelphia. So the GFS is even showing that solution with the potential for some snow. At this time would be snow because of the 0 line cutting through. So that's why I believe that the potential is still there for snow in the Delaware Valley, especially the Lehigh Valley. So we'll keep an eye on it here at livewiththeblogs.com. So we'll start with the Delaware Valley forecast. These showers coming likely Tuesday. Rain likely Tuesday night, Wednesday, but then changing to possible snow on Wednesday night and Thursday. And there you go. This is where it's showing in the even National Weather Service forecast the possibility of snow. So there is some confidence there that this may occur. Now to Roanoke Valley, which is a little less likely to see some snow. Rain, go away, come back another day. 60 degrees starting Tuesday. 50 tomorrow night with rain likely, possibly heavy. 52 Wednesday. 52 goes to 39 on Wednesday night. Then we come sunny on Thursday, 47 degrees. Going into Friday, with the weekend actually looking somewhat decent with temperatures near 50 degrees. So the potential for the storm still exists in the northern mid-Atlantic and the northeast. Stay with livewiththeblogs.com for all your latest weather information. I'll have a write-up on the 0Z coming up after I write this. So the 0Z update will occur. For livewiththeblogs.com, meteorologist Ian Davidson, have a great evening, and I'll be updating you soon.